Big money moves are taking over the sports world, and Brittany Mahomes is right at the center of a massive financial win. Her soccer team, the Kansas City Current, has officially hit a staggering valuation of $325 million. This team was essentially a blank canvas just a few years ago, but thanks to the vision of Brittany Mahomes and the owners Chris and Angie Long, this club has become a powerhouse that is outpacing the rest of the league.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Kansas City Chiefs are making headlines of their own after pulling off a bold trade during the 2026 NFL Draft. They moved up to the number 6 overall spot to secure LSU defensive back Mansoor Delane, and he is already making waves with his sights set on one specific goal. Mansoor Delane is eager to join the legendary Patrick Mahomes and has already revealed the exact question he plans to ask the superstar quarterback to uncover the secret to his greatness. While everyone was waiting to see who the Chiefs would draft to catch passes for Patrick Mahomes, the franchise took a completely different path. By choosing not to select a wide receiver in the first round, the front office has accidentally handed a massive win to Rashee Rice. As the clear primary target in this offense, Rashee Rice now heads into a crucial contract year with all the leverage he needs to potentially secure a huge payday. The landscape of Kansas City sports is shifting fast from record-breaking soccer valuations to high-stakes NFL roster decisions. We are tracking every move of the Current and the Chiefs as the season approaches. If you want to stay in the loop and never miss a beat on your favorite teams, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notifications right now. Ever wonder what happens when you take a blank canvas and turn it into a sports empire worth over $300 million? That's exactly what Brittany Mahomes and the ownership group of the Kansas City Current have done. And honestly, the numbers are staggering. Forbes just dropped their latest NWSL rankings, and the Current is sitting pretty at a valuation of $325 million. That is an 18% jump from last year alone. But let's put that into perspective. 5 years ago, the average NWSL team was worth less than $20 million. Today, the league average is $134 million. The Current didn't just join this wave, they helped build the surfboard. When Brittany Mahomes joined as a founding co-owner in 2020, this franchise was essentially an idea. There was no history, no stadium, and no guarantee it would work. But the ownership, led by Chris and Angie Long alongside the Mahomes family, went all in. The secret sauce? It's infrastructure. They didn't just talk about growing the game. They put $140 million into CPKC Stadium, the first arena in the country built specifically for a women's pro sports team. That one move sent their annual revenue skyrocketing from $3 million in 2021 to $36 million by 2024. No other NWSL club has matched that trajectory. Now, you might think it's all about the celebrity power of Patrick and Brittany, but don't get it twisted. Brittany isn't just a face on a billboard. She's a former collegiate soccer player who brings actual grit-and-grind credibility to the table. Whether she's amplifying the team on socials or showing off her own intense training discipline, she's been an active ambassador from day one. And that matters. It turns out, when you combine elite facilities with real passion, the market responds. As the team navigates a new season with high-stakes coaching changes and aggressive roster moves, they've proven that the ceiling for women's sports isn't just rising, it's shattering. It makes you wonder, if this is what 5 years of investment can do, where will the NWSL be in 10? If you enjoyed this breakdown of the business behind the beauty of the game, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Do you think the Current takes the top spot in the league next year? Thanks for watching, and remember, the best investments are the ones people are too afraid to make. Imagine moving up in the draft, having an NFL team bet their future on you, and then realizing you're walking into the same locker room as Patrick Mahomes. That is exactly the reality for Mansoor Delane, the explosive defensive back out of LSU, who just became the centerpiece of the Kansas City Chiefs' aggressive draft night strategy. It is not every day a team trades up to the 6th overall spot just to snag a DB. So clearly, Kansas City sees something special here. But for Delane, the thrill isn't just about the jersey or the expectations. It is about the ultimate mentor sitting just a few lockers away. When asked what he wants to ask the superstar quarterback, his answer was refreshingly grounded. He doesn't want to talk about highlight reels or rings. He wants to know the secret sauce. Delane told reporters, "How are you great the way you're great?" He is looking to dissect everything, from Mahomes' recovery routine to the mental chess game he plays every Sunday. Honestly, that is the mindset that separates the good from the legendary. You have the raw talent, but the willingness to soak up wisdom from the absolute best is what sustains a career. It is a humble, hungry approach that should make Chiefs fans incredibly excited for what is coming. What do you think? Will Delane's willingness to learn turn him into a cornerstone of this defense? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. At the end of the day, championships aren't just won on the field. They are won by the quiet questions asked behind the scenes when nobody else is watching. What does it take to stand on the shoulders of giants? For LSU star Mansoor Delane, that question is about to become his daily reality. In a move that caught the entire league off guard, the Kansas City Chiefs pulled the trigger on a bold draft night trade, climbing all the way to the 6th overall pick just to secure Delane. But for this young defensive back, the excitement isn't just about the draft position or the championship pedigree of his new team. It's about the man standing on the other side of the locker room, Patrick Mahomes. When asked what he's dying to ask the legendary quarterback, Delane didn't talk about highlight reel throws or championship rings. Instead, he got straight to the heart of greatness. He told reporters, "How are you great the way you are great?" It's a refreshing perspective. Delane isn't looking for a shortcut. He's looking for the blueprint. He wants to soak up everything from how Mahomes treats his body to the granular details of his mental preparation. It really highlights why the greats stay great. It's that relentless, infectious curiosity. If Delane brings that same hunger to the secondary, the Chiefs might have just found their next cornerstone player. What do you think? Can Delane's eagerness to learn turn him into a defensive superstar? Drop a comment below and let me know your take. After all, iron sharpens iron, and in Kansas City, the sharpening has only just begun. Imagine being an NFL wide receiver and watching your team head into the draft with a desperate need for your position, only to walk away with them picking literally everywhere else. That is exactly what just happened to Rashee Rice. While most of the NFL world expected the Kansas City Chiefs to hunt for a shiny new weapon for Patrick Mahomes after losing Hollywood Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster, the front office had other plans. They doubled down on the defense, handing Steve Spagnuolo fresh reinforcements in the secondary and on the defensive line. And honestly, it's a genius move for the team, but it's an absolute masterclass in leverage for Rashee Rice. By not drafting a receiver in the first round, the Chiefs have essentially handed the keys to the WR1 kingdom to Rice, and he knows it. He's entering a massive contract year, and now he's undeniably the primary target in this offense. Now, let's be real. The Chiefs aren't ignoring the position because they're clueless. They're rightfully cautious. With some off-the-field concerns hanging over Rice, the team is hesitant to lock in a massive extension right now. But by failing to bring in a high-caliber fallback option, they've put themselves in a high-stakes game of chicken. If Rice goes out there and dominates this season, his asking price is going to skyrocket, and the Chiefs will be left with very little bargaining power. It's a risky gamble. On one hand, you've got a coaching staff hoping this lack of competition lights a fire under Rice and pushes him to reach elite status. On the other, you've got a fan base that is legitimately nervous about the depth chart. If Rice plays like the superstar he's capable of being, Kansas City is going to have to cut a massive check, regardless of the risks involved. It puts all the pressure on Rice to keep his nose clean and his game at an elite level. So, what do you think? Did the Chiefs just let their biggest bargaining chip walk right into a payday? Or is this the vote of confidence Rice needs to become a true NFL superstar? Let me know your take in the comments below, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next move in this high-stakes game. Ultimately, we're all hoping for the same thing, that Rice stays healthy, stays focused, and helps bring another ring to KC. Because if he does, he's going to get paid like royalty.